UK food reviewer is out of control. Hello you gorgeous donuts. Today we're going to be reacting to Rate My Takeaway, the greatest takeaway rater on YouTube. For people that don't know who this guy is, we've made a previous video on him. He basically goes to takeaways up and down the country and gives his verdict on whether they're good or crap. Some of the places he finds are absolutely crazy. In this video, we're going to react to one place where the people are cooking the food out of their living room. Apparently, this is the first ever living room takeaway. And we're also going to react to him going to the worst takeaway in the south of England. And later on in this video, we're also going to cover the intense beef that Daddy from Rate My Takeaway has got himself into with a fellow takeaway rater. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so first up, we're going to react to takeaway from a living room window. And already the thumbnail is absolutely mental. I can't wait to see what the food's like here.
We have come to visit somewhere where you've just been going tip tap, send. Dan, come here, try this, try this. Butties, both. Thinking butties, both. What am I going to do? Sit in a little booth and have a butty? Well, let's see. Let's get there. Let's see what
I love that he has no idea, like, what he's getting himself into. With a lot of, like, you know, rating food places, they might check it out before, just make sure they know the way there. He's like, I'm going in fresh. I don't care what's there. I'll be able to handle it.
Ugh. Now, I've come to try.
Oh my God, he's got Brandon on his van. Is this his own van now? The last video we reacted to on him, he didn't have this. This is unbelievable. Up on the levels. Is that a little bit of merch as well, Danny? Go on, son. Someone's doing all right for themselves. Love to see it.
You mate, is it good? What do you recommend? Right, I'll get my table and chair. We're on it.
Is this just in a housing estate?
Ooh. What do you reckon, Caraman? Look at this. I've gone for like you. I mean, you're a bit different. You've got your... Come on, show them. You've got your white...
This guy lives the life. Like, he just goes up and down the country, trying takeaways, just wearing Crocs. Just Crocs with socks and shorts. Like, this guy doesn't care. I love it. Just living his little life. Bless him.
Right, yes.
He's even got a branded table. His life's changed.
Hey up, love. How are you? You alright? Yeah, I've come down. Is it, have you come down and watched some chicken?
I love this world where this guy's just created an audience because he tries food, and like people literally come up to them with their missus already on FaceTime just so they can say hello. The influence that Daddy has on this world is unimaginable. The man's a living legend.
I don't know. I'm going to go have a look. Get the thingy for me. The lamb chops are good. Lamb chops. There you go. I'll give him a go.
So he thinks the lamb chops are good. Okay, let's try the lamb chops then, Danny.
Oh, you just wouldn't think this one here, would you? An outside street. Oh, bins, look. No soil, full of soil. Full of plants. Feel like I'm going to...
Wait, is this the route to the takeaway? What happens if you like get a late night one at like 10 PM? This looks like the back alley behind the flat that I grew up in as a child. I mean, at least like your expectations are on the floor here. Like it's not on the high street.
Is it? Is this it? Oh, it's here, isn't it? I can smell it. It's getting good. All right, come on.
The dog's after a little bit.
Let's go.
There's a bike in the way. What is this? What is this? Actually the takeaway? This is unbelievable. I kind of rate it. I rate this takeaway, Danny. Don't know about you. Can you imagine being the next door neighbours? I don't know if it would be a good thing because you've got a takeaway literally next door, so you've got like food within like a stone throw away. But also like this amount of people like queuing up in the garden next to you would piss you off a little bit. Like imagine you're just trying to chill and there's like an entire like queue of people. Probably not going to be the best appetizer to having a gin in the garden.
Oh my days. Yeah, you alright mate? How are you? Good. Right.
He was not off. He's like, yeah mate, get it all the time. Right, you're not the first, you won't be the last.
Yeah.
Wait. Why is the waiting desk got a sink in it? What is it, so you like wash your hands before you order? I mean, you know, good manners, I guess. Also, despite it just being in a living room, like outside of a window, 5-star for their health review. gotta rate it. I had an absolute mare the other week, like our local Chinese takeaway, like, which I love. We ordered something from it a couple of weeks ago and I got a really bad stomach, and then we like looked at the ratings of it and it was a 2 health score, and honestly, like in that moment I just wanted to curl up into a ball and just die. Like, I don't know, like, how do you achieve a 2? Like, is it 2? A 2's bad, right? Like a 4, I'm fine with a 4. A 3, I'm like, I kind of want to go in person just to make sure, like, there's not a dead body on the floor. If there's not, I'll eat here. But a 2, why a 2? The next one's a 1, and then it's a 0. Surely you get shut down at that point. So God only knows what has passed through my body in the past few weeks.
What's going on here? Oh, is it? All right. How are you, mate? All right.
What is this, like the VIP room? Wait, it's someone's birthday. Did they hire this out? Is this like the function room? Right, is this where like the tunes are blast? What is going on here? That's going to be booked out for weeks though. You're going to have to probably get your name down early to hire out the function room here, aren't you? I rate this though. Like, they have such little space, but it's like such a cool find.
So, can I try, please? Have you got some lamb chops? So I'll have a portion of lamb chops, a portion of the oxtail if you've got some of that. Yeah.
You want a meal or a meal?
I'll just have a portion of oxtail, a portion of lamb chops on their own. Okay. And then can I...
Do you see his little side eye at the camera there? He was like, alright, well, anything else? Right, do you want the house? Right, is that what you want? Also, like, why have they stuck the food hygiene rating on twice? Does this mean it's like a 10 out of 5 now?
Oh, it smells nice. This is just really outside of this drum. Oh.
If I lived next door to this, genuinely, like, I'd be finished. I'd be just like an absolute bowling ball. You wouldn't be able to get us out the house. Oh, it's coming out the function room. Oh, okay, I didn't expect it to be that big. It's like a tortoise. Okay, I mean, this function is going off. Eating some jollof rice whilst watching telly shopping? Count me in. Now that's a party.
Have you got the beetroot and ginger drink?
No, only carrot and pumpkin.
Only what, sorry?
Carrot and pumpkin together.
Yeah, that'll do.
One?
Yes, just one, please.
Why does the guy serving him seem like he's pissed off? Seems like he just can't be arsed, right? He's just like, mate, can you just order something that we've got? Can you just stop ordering, actually? Can you just turn around and get out, please? Can't be arsed anymore.
25, my friend? Lovely jubbly. There you go.
25 quid for all that food? That's kind of impressive. Not gonna lie, like, that is unreal. What a steal. I want to go here myself. Daddy, right? If I reach out to you, can me and you go for some food sometime? Like a little date thing, right? Don't have to kiss or anything, right? I'm not really, I'm not really in the market for that. But just, right, rate some food together. We're gonna put it on this channel. If I'm not good enough to get on your channel, that's fine. Guys, 10,000 likes and I'll reach out to Daddy to see if he'll be up to it. Be like when we went to Horsley Hill premiere, right? I'll do it.
Has there been any other food reviewers come down? Any other food reviewers come down?
Any other?
Food reviewers? Has that food review club been down? Has he been charging 1,500 quid? Does he charge you? No? No then.
Oh, so that little bit of like spice that Daddy put in himself actually relates to the drama that we're going to talk about at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that because there's some intense beef within the takeaway review community and Danny is at the heart of it.
Right, here we go. We're going to set up in Ali.
I love that he brings his own table and chairs, it's so good. He's like, function room? Fuck yeah, function room, the function's here, functions wherever the pop-up table is, man.
But today, we've gone for this, I've got some kind of pumpkin.
Oh, that looks banging.
Smoothie.
Already that looks banging.
I'm going to try this when I sit down. There is no room to sit in there. And people are a bit like, what is going on? Why are you filming?
To be fair, that might have been why the guy serving him was a little bit standoffish. I think because there's a camera and, obviously it's being cash in hand, it being like in a residential like flat or house, he's probably just a little bit wary of like the attention that this is going to bring. I imagine everything's fine with it. It's just a little bit quirky, isn't it?
Some kind of dagger here to get in. We've got, it's like a dog poo bag.
It's like a dog. All right, we're off to a great start. It's like a dog poo bag. Well, they did say ground food was in it, so.
Alleyway, pick dog poop once I've done.
Now, I think see, right, if this was in Shoreditch in London, you would be paying about 100 quid for this, for the experience of it.
As it's open, it smells amazing. That's the rice and peas with the jerk chicken. We've then got, oh, look at that oxtail. Look at that.
Oh, that does look
That
banging,
does
to be
look
fair.
good.
It looks banging, but it looks like, you know, at least half an hour on the toilet for me, unfortunately. Sorry, BTMI there, guys. That was a little disgusting.
Then, oh, it smells great. Do you know what? That on a bit of mash. Oh my God. And then
On
this.
a bit of mash.
Wow. Lamb chops.
Oh, banging.
Wow.
All right, Danny, I want to see what you think.
Couple of forks. One here for you, cameraman. Leave that there when we're done. Might let you have some of this, because it looks like there's a lot in there. So I'm going to start off with the oxtail.
That's one thing, actually. Like, I would be gutted if I was the cameraman and I don't get to try the food. Like, I'd be pretty pissed off if Daddy finished it all. Like, I'd be like, if I'm coming, you have to at least, like, leave some for me or buy some for me after. Like, I need fed as well. Like, imagine if you were hungry, you'd be like, just watching someone eat unreal food. You'd be so jealous.
In fact, let's go with lamb chops, actually, because they're here. First of all, wet the whistle. So it's like some kind of pumpkin smell.
Wet the whistle! I love it!
Let's get this big fat lamb chop here, look. Just smells amazing, that. Stewed lamb chops, these. Oh my days. That is just pulling off. It's nice and tender.
Wait, sorry, I got a little bit, like, sidetracked there. Why did this guy, like, himself when he came out the door here?
That is just pulling off.
He was like, shit. And then he just walked past anyway. Why did he look so suspicious there? Them lamb chops do look banging. I just want to go to this place. It looks unreal.
Nice and tender and soft. You're right, pal. Oh my. I'm enjoying this.
How many people keep popping their head round that corner? Look at this one.
You're right, pal. Oh my.
Everyone looks so suspicious.
Lamb chop, because I've yammed it. These chops, look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. The reason why I'm putting it to the side is because I know the cameraman likes this kind of food. So he's like, don't you start contaminating it with your slather. It's absolutely gorgeous. That,
To be fair, the cameraman has got a little bit closer with every minute. Like, we were a lot more zoomed out at the start. The cameraman is just, like, edging just ever so slightly, just like... I don't know if he'd be doing that with his tongue. That's just kind of creepy. I didn't need to reenact that for you. Sorry if I've put you off your tea. Apologies, guys. That's a huge... That was a terrible use of blasphemy. What? I don't know.
it's got a nice little bit of spice to it, nice bit of jerk spice. But the meat is stewed really well. It's soft, it comes off. It's giving a bit of a tingle to my tongue. And it's a flavour that is just amazing.
Sorry, that was poetic. That was unreal. What a review. This is what I want to see, right? John Rhodes, Greg Wallace, they couldn't tie your shoelaces, Daddy. Giving your tongue a tingle? Oh, that's what I want to hear, man. That's a food review. I know exactly the feeling you're describing, son. It's like that first lick of a Calippo that's just been in the freezer for like 2 weeks. You're like, oh, 2-week aged Calippo, marinated in its own juices. Oh.
You can't go to your supermarket these days and buy oxtail because a lot of the supermarkets have done away with butcher counters. Yeah, the full round piece of the tail. You've got the bone that goes straight through it there, look.
Oh my
and again,
God.
very similar to the chops. Oh, it's been stewed up well in that gravy.
Loves the camera, this bloke, like.
Oh my days. It just falls off. Beautiful. Pieces of meat. That is amazing.
Isn't it so wild that, like, a place like this that, you know, you would just never stumble across? Like, it only probably gets customers because of word of mouth, like, if you know type of place, but it's just unbelievable food. Like, stuff like this actually brings us so much joy because, like, a lot of people will just go to big chains or go to places that everybody kind of knows because they've got, like, a big social media presence. This is one great thing about Rate My Takeaway, that these independent food reviewers can bring light to such, like, amazing little takeaways. It's such a cool thing that YouTube provides the opportunity for.
That is amazing. Again, the flavour coming from it, absolutely bang on. Washing it, let's have a go at this. This is just weird.
I love how honest he is. He's like, oh my God, that oxtail, unreal. Drink. Psh. just weird that like.
So usually, when I've done the Caribbeans, we go for the jerk chicken and we go for the curry goat. These are something different. I'm so glad we've done the oxtail today. But let's try the rice and peas. Oh. Nice fluffy rice.
Proper fluffy. Yeah! Fucking hell! Alright, Jesus. Wasn't expecting that. Just a killer child's on the loose. I was enthralled by the rice and peas there. Then just got a right in me ear. Fucking myself. Why is he edging closer? I don't trust this man.
That gravy is amazing. Alright, pal? Alright. Oh. With that rice. You know, if I lived here, I would be in trouble. Let's get on to chicken.
Is this guy going to upload this full video to his own YouTube channel? You know, like on TikTok, where you get like a certain POV of something, then the top comment is like, I saw the other POV first. Is it going to be like his? Are you going to upload this before Daddy has a chance to edit this one? He was over there, next to the green bin when he first started filming. The guy's an expert.
Look at that. Ooh. Cooked in that drum barbecue. As you stood there in the queue, you can smell it. It's cooking well. Chopped up.
Oh, get in, son. Big bite.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Look at that.
That's what I love about his food reviews. That's why I trust him wholeheartedly, because he's just so emotive. Like, him just going, oh, that's all I need to know. That's all. I don't even need to know, like, the wordy review. That alone is all I'm after if I want to find a place to go to eat. Expressive emotion, you don't get that anywhere else. With these wordsmiths, you don't get that from Gordon Ramsay on Hell's Kitchen, only from Danny.
Get in here, get your food ordered, you can sit in the shed, you can take it home, but let me tell you, if you're wanting some Caribbean flavours, this is doing it for me. For me, guys, it's a nice solid 10.
Oh! Okay, Danny. That's the first 10 I've ever seen Danny give on the videos I've witnessed. It's hard to get a 10 from Danny, but this place has done it. Well done. Hold that W with pride. Not many people, not many restaurants get the opportunity to get a 10 from Danny. You've done yourselves proud today, Little Window Kitchen. Now that we've seen one of the best places, let's react to Danny going to a not so great place. Actually, this place has been named as the worst fish and chip shop in the south. So let's see what Danny thinks of it. I'm excited for this one because I've never seen Danny give a bad review to a place before. The worst fish and chips on the East Coast.
Is it the best one that Withensy's got to offer? There's a few. We've walked past a couple. One here. This is supposed to be a good one. Golden Attic. Eh? Some right shops around here.
Where's he parked? Daddy, why are you walking so far away? To be fair, that's actually a good thing, I think, for the takeaway. Like, doing a little bit of exercise, it only adds to his hunger, okay? So that means that if the food isn't that good, it's going to seem like a little bit better because he's starving. Clever hack. Don't have your fish shop next to parking.
Here we go, cameraman. Oh, we found one that's on. Right. Oh, here we go. Look at this. It's a menu for you.
Alright, what we're saying about the prices. Prices, in my opinion, maybe it's a little high in terms of like 20 or 30 pence more than what it is around mine. However, you can get cod and chips for less than 10 quid. So, can you really complain?
10 chicken nuggets, a large bag of chips and small sausage, please.
10 chicken nuggets? 10 chicken?
I love this. I love that he's just rating other people's orders. He's like, 10 chicken? 10 chicken nuggets at a fish and chip shop? You must be mental. You just come out of Broadmoor? Out of Azkaban? Bloody hell. Need therapy, you son.
Right, so we're going to go for big cod, I think, today. And I'm thinking, battered cheeseburger in a bun. How are you guys doing? Good, following me around?
Hey, we were here first.
I love the awkward silences and small talk. We were here first.
Can I get, please, a large cod and chips, and then can I get a battered cheeseburger in a bun? Can I also get one of the patties, please? Yeah, and then can I get a curry, gravy, and a peas, please, mate? That's it, thank you. And can I get plenty of salt and vinegar on the fish and chips, please, pal?
Oh, that's one thing in a chip shop, right? Like, that's one thing that actually kills me mood. If they forget to put salt and vinegar on after I've said, and I'm like really, you know, like I'm really awkward. So if I've already said it, and then they're already wrapping the thing up, I can't tell them, oh, can you put salt and vinegar on? I'm like, oh, I guess it's a dry tea for me then. I'm such an idiot. Why don't I just tell them?
But it's shady here. I'm alright, I've got jumper on. Caravan's come with shorts and t-shirt on. He's heard seaside and he's thought, yes.
Oh, we've got a little bit of skin action from the cameraman, right? Okay. Ladies, there you go. Something about a man with goosebumps that really just does it for us.
Then I believe there's one there, there's one down there, and I think there's a couple more along there. So, you know, there's quite a few.
This is what I've never got. Like, you know, on the high street that was next to my house growing up, there was a Greggs next door to another Greggs. Like, but they did the same thing, but they weren't attached in any way. They were like, it was as if they were two different businesses. And I was like, why? Like, there was never a big queue either. It always used to like throw us off and give us anxiety. Like some days I would go on the left one, but some days if I was feeling a little bit frisky, I'd be like, eesh, I tried the right today. There was no difference. I have no idea why they put two Greggs right next to each other.
You want me to go here? Yeah? You'll go there. Oh, is that better for you?
Blocking the entire path.
Put me right near dogger. Not eating there. Dog poo.
He set his table and chairs up on top of the dog poo. Surely that affects the overall rating. It's just the kind of ambience. Like, nobody wants to eat next to what food looks like when it comes out the other way, right? That just ruins the entire experience. No matter if you're eating like Michelin star level food, it's not going to be the same. I'd rather feel the wind on my legs than sit next to some dog poo.
Let me go near that. Right.
Fucking hell, love, stick to the speed limit. Christ, nearly just took him out. The council's watching. Give her 6 points.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Right, I'll leave you to it. Listen.
Thank you. Thank you. No worries. Do you know what, sir? How much is a bottle of water?
I'll bring for you, don't worry.
Yeah, I'll pay for it. How much is it?
Just give me one.
Thank you very much. I just realised I didn't have out to wet the whistle.
See, lifeboat, the treat influencer's different. He's like, don't worry, I'll give you some water. Actually, give us a quid. How much would it be for the rest of us? Would you treat us like this, lifeboat?
Lovely. Thank you very much. Hey, up. Fish just flew up and then push.
Oh, is he going to rate it really badly? And I'm going to feel terrible for the staff here. I'm intrigued to see if he likes the worst fish shop in the south.
Right, let's wet the whistle.
Wet the whistle. Go on, Danny.
So I can smell that they've listened and put plenty of salt and vinegar on, which is good. Let's put napkins in pockets so that don't blow off. Right, so let's open it up. Fish, look at this. Jumbo cod. Nice big bit of cod. Chips. Looking good. Arms are coming.
I mean, someone's had a little bite out of that. Someone's had a little taste test. Just testing if it's poisonous. It's not, Daddy. There you go. Enjoy, son.
Then we've got... Boom. What's that? I forgot what it is.
Battered cheeseburger, man.
Thingy. Patty, that's
Oh,
the
patty.
one. My mind
My
just
bad.
went blank then, thank you. Got patty, then we've got the deep fried cheeseburger.
Would a deep fried cheeseburger be nice? Has anyone tried one of those? I'm a burger man, okay? I'm a bogia man at heart. But with this, I can't tell if that would be nice or just kind of weird. Oh, that's a thick. Okay. We're off to a good start. You've got to have thick sauces from the chip shop. Anything that's watery, get out of here. I don't want to need a lifeboat at lifeboat.
The actual batter's crispy on top, but it's a bit soft on bottom, which lets it down because ones that I've had elsewhere are usually nice and crispy.
Yeah, it's not a great start, is it? Right, nobody wants soggy bottoms in any context. Right, I know that all too well from experience. Not a great start. What's he going to say about the next thing?
Which is the deep fried cheeseburger.
I'm intrigued with this one,
So we
Danny.
have a nice, fresh, soft bun. That does feel nice, fresh and soft. And then we've got a fried cheeseburger. Let's go for this. Do you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Look at that. That's quite nice.
Wait, so is this really the worst fish shop in the entirety of the South? I mean, I was expecting it to be inedible. The title threw me off. The people reviewing this place prior threw me off. It's not actually that bad. Right, the Big Daddy, what you saying about the fish and chips?
Now, it's a nice big piece of cod. We're going to start off with the chips. Not a bad chip. Oh.
Oh, he's not happy.
I don't know if it's the oil or what, but there's a bit of funny taste to them. Right.
I was going to be so cruel there. I was going to say, why is this person like leaning into his food? I didn't realise they had a hunchback. That I was about to... I just said it anyway, so, you know, why did I say that out loud?
We have got a nice crispy batter on there. Let's get into the fish. Oh, look at that. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Oh, look. Can you see it here coming on?
Oh, get a good look.
Got like a bit of a slime on it.
Oh, come on, man. It freaks us out when fish isn't, like, cooked properly. It really does. I mean, the burger, it's hard to kind of mess up a burger. And the patty, I don't know what makes good patty, so I couldn't really tell, but it did have a soggy bottom, so I don't feel like that was the aim with the patty. The chips apparently are awful, and the fish has got slime on it. Does fish not always have slime on? But, I mean, that doesn't look... Oh.
It's not a quality piece of fish, that.
Nah.
It's really not.
Nah, it's out of a pond, man, not the sea.
I don't like the flavour either. Oh, it's a bit of a letdown, this, if I'm honest.
No wonder that person who was a local got chicken nuggets. He knew that ordering the fish was a rookie error. Nobody has came out of this fish and chip shop and ordered the fish and chips. That's a sign.
Get some peas on. You know the score.
Look at them, two lovebirds holding hands. Go on, guys.
Bit of gravy. That gravy is amazing.
It's also not a good sign, like I used to have to do this for like the burger van outside of my college, where you've got to layer the food with as many sauces as possible, so it almost drowns out the taste of the actual food.
The fish, I've got to say this, absolutely diabolical. I've never had a piece of fish as bad in my life. Honestly, I'm not joking you. For me, I'm not feeling that at all.
Diabolical! I mean, it's not the best kind of review. I rate that he does be honest, though, because I imagine a lot of people might feel bad, especially, like, you know, they've given him a cheap bottle of water. I don't know if that would influence his decision. You can't buy Danny, okay? The man speaks his mind. You can't tempt him with cheap water. No matter how much you try to wet his whistle, he's gonna be honest, and that's why we love him.
I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10. I'll see you.
You know what? I think he's being generous there. I feel like you have to, the fish and chips is the main thing. And you hated it. So just giving them up because they had nice gravy and the burger was alright. Like, that's the side thing. That's the complimentary things. You can't bring them up for that, Danny. You're too nice. That was a 1 out of 10, not a 3. Now, donuts. Moving on. Danny has got himself into a little bit of beef, and it's not actually his fault. And I'm not talking about beef that you eat, right? Okay, I'm talking about real beef. Person versus person in a feud. So he uploaded a video called It's Time to Be Honest, Fake Review Club. Now, straight away when I seen this title and thumbnail, I was so intrigued because Danny never really involves himself with any other creators, really, especially not in beef. Now, he was actually replying to another YouTuber who is called the Food Review Club, so you can probably imagine what they get up to. Now, according to Danny, this Food Review Club make like loads of remarks in their videos consistently, kind of taking the out of Danny, like the fact that he has a table outside, some of the sayings that he has, his van, and apparently there's like a running joke about his camera quality, basically just putting him down a little bit. And I find this really sad because with Danny's content, like, he's not really hurting anyone. Like, yeah, he gave that fish and chip shop like a bad review, but that's just part of his content. Like, if he was nice to everything, then people wouldn't watch because they wouldn't trust his opinion. Now, this beef gets extra sizzling hot because this Food Review Club channel have actually been exposed for apparently demanding money from restaurants to give them a review. Now, obviously with Danny, he says that he doesn't accept any money from any of the places that he reviews. He pays for all the food. So basically his review's like an independent review. Like, it's not influenced in any sort of way, which I do appreciate. I know it's only rated takeaways, and this is very much like, you know, it's a little bit intense for what it is. But when you watch someone, you want to know that they're being authentic. That's just like, that's the main part of being a content creator, in my opinion. Nobody wants to watch somebody that's being fake, okay? Like, who wants to watch that? And I'm not calling this food review club fake because I've never watched any of their content, but all I'm trying to say is if you're getting like £500 to review like a certain meal from a certain place, even if you don't think it is, subconsciously you're going to want to be nicer to them because like they're giving you money and you're going to feel bad.
So for me, if a restaurant takeaway is paying him to come and do a review, all right, just me morally, that's wrong. Because at the level that he's at, he should be earning enough money to fund it. Okay? If he isn't, for me, he's being greedy.
Oh, okay, Danny. Dropping the truth bombs like a modern day content cop. Love to see it. I do get that, like, these guys are running a business. Like, I know it sounds silly because they're just rating takeaways, but it is a business in a way. So if you want to find extra income streams for your business, you are going to, like, explore different opportunities. And this is probably why this food review club guy has, like, took money from different restaurants to up their overall revenue. However, when another income stream affects your authenticity, that's when you've got a problem. And that's kind of what Daddy's saying here.
What I mean by that, we've all seen the flash watches, the flash cars, the big houses and all this stuff that he's going on about, and then he's trying to justify it by saying 750 quid. He's gone down to Cornwall and they've asked 10 places to pay 750 quid because they're in the area. He's going to earn that on the videos as well. Come on.
I'm sweating right now. It's like 22 degrees outside. Somehow this is making us hotter. You could cut the tension in here with a knife, right? And I'm not talking like a sharp one, even a butter knife. I never thought I would see beef in the takeaway review club niche. But here we are. A new age has dawned upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone can get in beef these days. Literally anyone.
Mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just, you know, we just do what we do. We go around. We've got a sponsor. We've got Establo. And Establo's on the van. It's on the T-shirt. All right? What that does is that helps us to fund the van, to fund paying for this.
To be fair, that's actually a really good way to kind of get sponsors and brand deals in this kind of sector. Like having it from a totally different place that you're not even reviewing, because then it doesn't really matter, but you're still getting the money for the... I get that. That's a much better way to go about it. It is an interesting conversation though, because with creators are constantly like thinking of the line between, wait, if I accept this deal, like it's a good deal for us, but is it affecting like my relationship with my audience? Like I turned down a lot of things, like opportunities and stuff, because yes, like the money probably is nice, but I don't feel it in here. Like that's kind of how I go on stuff. Obviously it's here, like you've got to think like, is this good for me? But it's like how I feel in here. If my heart's not in it, then I don't do it. And like unfortunately a lot of opportunities have like bypassed us because of that. I'm getting off topic here, but like what I love to do is just this. It's just like videos for my audience, for yous, like being at my desk, looking at things that aren't that deep on the internet and just kind of making them fun. Like I don't really want to do any other things that takes away from this kind of connection we've got. So I totally get what Danny's saying here. Now Danny does talk for about 10 minutes about this certain YouTube channel, and this made them actually do a response on their YouTube channel.
Why have we picked the hottest day of the year for an emergency press conference? This is sweltering.
Emergency press conference. You review takeaways. Not managing Manchester United. Now he has responded to a lot of things here. Apparently people were calling him a bully for like the consistent comments he'd been making against Danny, and he kind of rebukes that. He said something like he's had a sporting background and like this is what you do in sports. Like he's used to like competition. Don't really know how that kind of translates to rating takeaways being good at sports, but what he's trying to say is it's not in mean spirits. Now I haven't seen these comments that he's made, so like I can't form an opinion on this, but clearly Danny has felt affected by them like numerous occasions, and in his videos him kind of letting it all out.
Want to work with us to supplement our trip, cover costs, or we sometimes will reach out to businesses in that area who might have seen our content or previously inquired to see if they want to work with us to supplement our trip, cover costs, and get featured. That is it. A simple case of occasional outreach whilst travelling.
Even if it is like, even if it's only once, it still just messes with the authenticity, because your audience isn't going to know when the people have supplemented the trip. So like, how can they trust your I know I'm talking about takeaway reviews here, but how can they trust your opinion? I don't even know this person and it already kind of sways my mind a little bit. I'm not trying to say they're a bad person or anything. I'm just saying that's a decision they've made to kind of reduce their authenticity.
90% of the videos you've ever seen from us are completely organic, off the cuff, turn up, pay, order and review.
I mean, shouldn't it be 100%? Again, 90% is making us feel a little bit off here. Like, that should be 100. However, it does seem like they're just trying to run a business and they're constantly learning. Like, they have said from now on, they're going to tell the people when the restaurant has supplemented their travel, etc., and give them the food for free.
When something is gifted or we're invited to a premises, we will be completely transparent about it now. But regardless of whether it's paid or not, or booked, or off the cuff, our opinion of what's spoken throughout that review will always be genuine.
I'm pretty sure that you break like quite a few advertising rules if you haven't already been doing that. Like, you're meant to put hashtag gifted even on Instagram if you do it. Like, you're not. I actually think that's quite bad if you haven't been telling people that it's gifted or not. Like, imagine if I was just promoting a brand to you and I didn't tell you that the paid us for it and I was just making out as if like I just like love it. Like, it would just seem a little icky, wouldn't it? I think you have to make a clear distinction with it, and I think Danny is right in this scenario. But this guy does praise Danny and says that he is the king of food reviews and they hope to get to his stage one day. So I don't think the beef is that deep, and I feel like they're gonna sort it out. But it's just funny that the takeaway niche has got beef. I just found that hilarious. Anyway, donuts, I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually have done an initial video on Rate My Takeaway, Danny's content. It was like his early videos, which were absolutely hilarious. So if you want to go and watch that, go and do it. Or watch this other British TikToker that involves food that is absolutely mental.
Kirkham, baby.